The 2022 season is finally here for Jackson State University as they will open up their season in Miami against FAMU. Okay. All right. Everybody been anticipating this. Everybody got their tickets. They got their shirts. Hope y'all shopping with my brother. All right. Shop with my brother Thaddeus Reed over there at Reed Enterprise. If you don't have your gear ready for Miami, go ahead and go over there to readenterprise.com. Okay. Shop with my brother. You can find him on Facebook, find him on Instagram. Go get with my brother and get your gear now. All right. Because the game gonna be lit. You feel me? This is what everybody been waiting on. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe. Tell your people about it. You know what I'm talking about? And shop with Statement T. Statement T, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. You see the statement I'm making right here, excuse me. You see the statement I'm making, you feel me? And Mississippi about to take over Miami. You know what I'm talking about? This is what everybody been anticipating, dog. Last year, Jackson State won a defensive battle, a defensive slugfest. It was crazy. FAMU opened the scoring with a field goal in the first quarter. Jackson State scored the game's only touchdown early in the second quarter. The only touchdown was Shador scored from the one. All right. And FAMU kicked another field goal somewhere around the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. And that was it. That was it. There was no scoring in the second half. Okay. So this, for all y'all that are old school, all y'all that love defense, you like to see low scores, this was the game for you. You thought that shit was sexy. You feel me? But it was great. It was still an exciting game. But I'm going to tell you this. Given what I just witnessed from FAMU in their game versus North Carolina, I don't see any way in hell that FAMU doesn't start Jeremy Musa over Rashawn McKay, who was the starter last year in this game. I don't see it. Okay. Last year versus Jackson State, McKay was 18 of 29 for 79 yards. Musa in this game versus UNC was 28 for 38 for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Now, of course, I'm assuming Mr. McKay grew from game 1 of last year throughout the year. You feel me? Because I know FAMU ended up having a good year. All right, but I'm just saying against Jackson State last year and that great defense that we had, that was an underwhelming performance. And then you see what Mr. Musa just did in trying circumstances and seeing how HBCU Twitter is responding to that performance. I don't see no way in the hell that Coach Simmons about to put that boy on the bench, okay? And then especially when Jackson State is supposed to be even better than it was last year, okay? Because the defense should be better. You still got Aubrey Miller, still got Nugget, you still got Niles Gaddy. And oh yeah, you got the #1 fucking recruit in all of the damn country and Travis Hunter. Okay. Shador should be better. Coming off a freshman season, that was stellar. But as a quarterback, you know, quarterbacks get progressively better. You're learning new things, getting more comfortable. You instead of, oh wow, this is my first time out here. Now you're used to the whole process and stuff like that. That makes the game much easier. Also, it seems like Shador is excited about Coach Bartolone's offense. Okay. So hopefully that bodes well for him. The wide receiver core should be better. You know what I'm saying? And they were damn good last year. But you bring in Kevin Coleman, who was a top recruit. You still got Wideman, who is, I keep telling y'all, that's a hooper that's playing football. And y'all know how hoopers get down when they play football. Y'all saw what that boy did last year. You still got Mr. Rucker. You still got Quay Davis. Remember, once upon a time, we were excited about Quay Davis. Remember, once upon a time, Quay Davis was the highest recruit that we'd had. Okay? in this whole ranking era. You feel me? So we still ain't seen what that brother can do. That brother's a hell of an athlete. You feel me? And oh yeah, Travis Hunter can play offense as well. Prime Ben told us that he told that boy, you need to be in shape. Okay. The O line should be better. Hopefully, y'all checked out my interview with Tyler Brown. I think the 1400 Club recently did an interview with goddamn numerous offensive linemen. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to those brothers over there. O-line should be improved, man. That's what we're hearing from Coach Prime. That's what we heard from the young blood in my interview with him, talking about how good things were going in camp. And shit, the coaches should be better. The coaches should be better. He brought in Bartolone, got Zimmer as a defensive analyst, got Brewster. They're telling me not only is he a great recruiter, but also he's one of the best tight end coach. And that's to go with the great guys that we had last year, like Coach TC, like Coach Flea, like our defensive coordinator, Coach Thurman. Like, so if the team is better than the one that won that squeaker last year, that defensive slugfest, that 1-point victory last year, that means FAM needs to be better. And Mr. Moose look good. Now, I can't cap about that. That boy can throw that ball. So I'd be absolutely shocked if they ain't run him out there. Okay. Also, I expect, I don't know if all of the eligibility issues will be dealt with, but based on what I'm reading, especially one tweet from North Carolina, I think I saw, like, they were like, it's not uncommon that schools have these eligibility issues. Now, 20, 25, okay, that's fucking crazy. But again, I talked about that in the previous joint. With them being understaffed, all these schools being underfunded, you're going to see common problems that even these big PWIs have. Those problems are going to be more severe when you bring in lack of funds and lack of staff. You feel me? Because I think the North Carolina account or somebody from North Carolina was saying some shit like, shit, even for them, they just got some guys eligible Friday. You know what I'm talking about? So it's really not uncommon that shit like that happens. And I want to say that was North Carolina's AD that even said that. You feel me? So I think a lot of these issues, I hope these eligibility issues will be taken care of by next week, because you want to see both teams fully ready to go, both teams being at their best. So neither side have any goddamn excuses, because I know the shit talk already flying. It's been flying since last year. But you want both teams to go out here, be fully loaded and ready to roll. You know what I'm talking about? But I will say, because of the eligibility issues and watching that game against UNC, even though I admired their resilience, I admired their dedication to the game, their willingness to persevere, it still was hard to assess them fully as a team. Now, you can see the kid throwing the ball. Okay, you throw the ball, you make the reads accurate, 28 out of 38. Shit, that's pretty damn good. But in terms as a whole, man, and not knowing who all they're missing, now you know Mr. Lane, they missing that. Okay, you know what he gonna bring to the table. We got to block that kid. It just was hard to really assess them fairly, given how many cats they were missing. But whatever the case may be, Jack State should be focused and should be angry. As I said before, we didn't win our last game. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the Sports Illustrated cover and all this fanfare. We didn't win our last game. So we should still feel some type of way about that. We should still feel some type of way about the fact that we didn't dominate this team last year. We dominated them defensively, but offensively we didn't get out. We got to bring that same energy that we brought to Alabama A&M. Okay? Because I'm starting to see that motherfuckers saying this about Mr. Musa. Oh, Jack State, y'all got something on y'all hand. Well, last year, people would say that Mr. Glass was the best quarterback in the SWAC. I'm sure Jack State fans would say that was Shador, but as a whole, a lot of folks would say that was a kill Glass. Y'all saw what happened in that game. Because Jack State was focused, they were fucking motivated. They're gonna have to have that same kind of shit in this game. Okay? Because first half, that game was close. Down 20, 25 players, whatever it was, that game was close. You know what I'm saying? Without a late turnover, they might have been down 7 going into halftime. And that's without guys. So you got to be ready to play. But I expect Jack State to come out on top. But that's just me. Y'all know I'm biased. Okay, cool. Y'all know what I predicted. I told y'all, bucket. But that's just me. But y'all let me know what y'all predictions are for this first game for Jack State, second game for FAMU, down there in Miami, down there in the 305, Wade County. Or I love basketball so much, I got to be Wade County. Dade County, but shout out to D-Wade, to my D-Wade, probably going for FAMU. I just thought about it. This shit just hit me. You got to take this L too. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.